is such a way to start a blog. I mean, seriously. Wow.
Hi, people.
Racial. What's that, Alright. So, welcome to the blog. We're just gonna jump right into it. Can you sing with your mouth full of wangs?
A mouth full of goodness.
Did you make those yourself?
Let me do it in spoken word. I am black, big lip, fried chicken eating, 40 drinking, watermelon after dinner dessert, eating. Smack your mama with these lips.
Wow. Not even
Then
lip
maybe
smacking.
tongue it down.
Wow.
11, 12. Cool. Cool.
I don't really know if I can top that. Is there like a wheelchair version of that?
Yep.
Like in Braille or something?
Yep.
Sign language? I'm in a wheelchair and he's eating chicken. 11, 12. Was that a 12 piece?
What?
I don't
No.
know. Okay, so we had talked earlier and I had the idea of, we usually get on here and we talk shit, which we talk shit. What is that? Is
Hot
it
sauce.
buffalo sauce? Just hot sauce.
Just hot sauce.
Got you. So,
Oh, what kind? Red hot. Red hot. Mm-hmm.
oh, yes, good shit.
Yeah, I could make buffalo sauce right now because there is buffalo. There's blue cheese in here, and you're supposed to just mix it with the
It's
hot sauce.
actually,
That's disgusting.
it's butter and hot sauce. Did you know that? Buffalo
It's not.
sauce? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's butter and hot sauce.
Some people make it with butter. Some people make it with buffalo sauce.
No,
Argue about this.
you can make it with buffalo sauce. It's not.
I mean, with blue cheese.
Okay, any of our viewers, listeners, watchers, whatever the fuck you do to our blog, you might touch yourself to it. I don't know.
I guarantee you as well.
I don't know how you operate. I would like to know what is buffalo sauce. I've heard it's butter and hot sauce, and that's why it's so damn good. All right, moving on. We usually talk shit, talk about, fun shit, serious shit, but today's some serious shit, but because I had to call Kai and I wanted to discuss my thoughts on the Whitney Houston funeral, not to capitalize on her passing, but to just discuss my thoughts on the fact that they televised her funeral, which I think is kind of fucked up regardless. How do you feel about it? Do you want to talk about it, or can you? Did you watch it?
It's only fucked up if you watch it. That's the way I see it.
Okay, okay, because I see it from both sides. Like, what did you think? Did you see some of it? Did you see some of it? What did you think?
Yeah, I saw some of it. I thought the music was great. It was a nice little concert. I didn't watch all of it because I'm not a person that likes to be on some depressing stuff, so I decided to stay out of that whole thing. Well, excuse my blackness. But for the most part, there are a celebrity has two lives.
Right.
A private life with their family and a life with the rest of the world.
Right.
The bigger you are as a star, the more you're gonna have. One side is gonna lean to one side more than the other side.
Right.
So I mean, the fact that I thought it was, for the family to allow CNN to do that, I thought it was kind of cool. But then I could see it both ways. Remember, in the end, it's the decision of the family.
Right.
So you might as well just see it that way. They allowed it to happen, so I say it's good.
Right.
Whatever.
Here's what I'm saying though. Okay, because at first, I was out. I was busy yesterday. I came back. I didn't know it was on TV. So I actually did post on my Facebook. I was like, well, I kind of think, it's kind of fucked up that they're televising this because it's like, her daughter is there. You know what I'm saying? Like, people, I didn't really know, like, I didn't want to know. I didn't know, like, where the cameras were, you know what I mean, what you could see. Because to me, it's
I
like,
didn't see them.
well, okay, well, let's see, I didn't know that. But here's what I'm getting at. So, to me, it's still messed up that it's like, I would hope that they had some sort of private ceremony without all the craziness and mayhem, and then
Right.
have something like, I mean, didn't they do that with Michael Jackson anyway? Didn't they do that with him? 'Cause I know they had a private thing, but then they had a very, very public thing. You know what I mean? So, I mean, I don't know if they did that. I mean, I heard they may have, which is dope. But still, here's what I'm saying: is that what would have been dope is if the yeah, if the family went to CNN or whoever CNN approached them. Well, first of all, none of these people should have even approached them. If they went to them and said, "Hey, we would like it to be televised because she had a lot of fans," I get that. But it'd be kind of dope. Is like, even if they said at least the day of the actual funeral, be like, well, you know what? Let's honor her later, but this day is yours, and we're gonna leave it to the family and the friends. You know what I'm saying? Because I know,
Hmm.
I mean, she touched a lot of lives. Like, she was incredible, but it's like, at the same time, it'd be, how dope would that be for a major corporation to actually be like, well, we'd like to, but this is not the time and the place.
Well, if that major corporation wasn't so involved with ratings and money and being a corporation, then yeah, it would be dope. But we as American idiots know exactly that CNN was like, well, Viacom was like, oh, we get to televise this?
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
so everybody's going to tune into CNN, and everybody did. It's probably the highest ratings that they've gotten since 9/11.
I mean, it's very possible. But so here's the other thing, though. Here's the other thing that I had a discussion with a friend of mine today was that, like, all the trash talk that people. Here's another issue we have in this society is we like to talk shit, like we like the train wreck lifestyle. We love it.
Hmm.
I mean, I'm not including myself. I'm just saying America. Most people love it. It's all, like TMZ shit's all about that. But what's messed up is as soon as somebody dies, and then it's like, oh, it was so tragic. It was like we. It's like, didn't we say it's like a week ago where we said don't wait? You know what I'm saying? Until people are dead. It's the
Right.
same kind of thing. Like, she was amazing, so why weren't people using that energy that they were using to talk shit about her? And like, oh, she was seen, blah blah blah, and she's doing this, and she looked like shit, or what? Like, use that energy to say somebody really needs to help her because she
Hmm.
changed the world with her voice. Like, not many people can do that, and nobody. There's no one in the industry right now at that level. There's no female R&B singer killing it like she did. You know what I'm saying? So that to me is what's messed up too. Is like when somebody dies, then it's very tragic. It's like help them while they're here, so you won't have to go through that. You know what I mean? She had millions of people that if they would have shown her that love in the right way, can you imagine? Like everywhere you turn, like you couldn't even go to a store. There'd be like a tabloid with you on it, and that's incredibly
Actually,
messed up.
well, well, yeah, that was one of the things. Um, she had a breakdown like uh, either a day or so before she died because she saw a tabloid that said something and and like she was like, "What is wrong with these people?" and all that stuff. Like it was false information and all that stuff.
Well,
So
that's what I'm saying. I mean, because the media, like, it's just like where do you draw the line? You know what I mean? Like, it's like maybe things will turn around. And here's a positive note. Speaking of which, like real raw talent, like Whitney was. Um, we didn't talk about this last week, but I think we should take like maybe 5 minutes to discuss. But we should talk about the Grammys for a minute because the Grammys were dope. There were some people I thought that got Grammys that maybe shouldn't have, but
right,
I feel like overall there were some appropriate Grammys. I mean, Adele, yeah, Foo Fighters, yeah, the performances were dope. Like this year was like all about real, raw. unaltered, unprocessed, raw fucking talent. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
that's true.
That's why when Chris Brown won, I mean, I have nothing against him. Like I like his music, but I mean, it was like nothing compared to the other albums that got Grammys.
No,
What did
not
you
at all.
think? You saw the Grammys, right? You probably saw more of it than I did, because I missed
Well,
that
no,
shit.
no, actually, no, I wasn't. I was doing a photo shoot, so I didn't really get to see all of it.
Oh yeah, well,
And I didn't even get to see Jennifer Hudson's performance. I
mm,
didn't get to see Minaj's performance, but I looked it up, and we could talk about that too. That was kind of weird.
yeah, I heard it was kind of. I saw it. I didn't hear it, but I heard it was just a little. It was like trying to be artsy for artsy
Yeah, and
sake,
then of
like,
course a lot of religious people got all hype about it.
of course. I don't know.
Yeah,
What favorite performance that you actually saw? Thoughts?
uh, I can't even remember the performances.
Oh.
What was yours?
Actually, I really like the Beach Boys. The Beach Boys are dope, even though they're old as shit. They still rock that shit. Brian Wilson was killing it. Although, like, the dude from Foster the People looks scared as shit.
Yeah, he
Like,
looked just weird. He looked mad weird.
but they're talented. Like, I mean, that's a lot of stuff to take in a year. You know what I mean? Like, you were just, I don't want to say nobody, but you were buzzing a little bit last year, but then this year you're like, you've been on tour around the world. You got one of the
Right,
biggest records. That's like
right.
ridiculous. But yeah, the Beach Boys thing was cool. Paul McCartney was cool. I don't know. Of course, Adele killed it. I think Rihanna and Coldplay. Did you see that part? If you can ever catch video of that, Rihanna and
Yeah,
Coldplay. It was
that was
dope,
good.
but she was pitchy.
Oh well, yeah.
But Coldplay redeemed it at the end and rocked it out. So I have nothing against Rihanna. Just she was pitchy.
Well,
So
it happens.
it does.
Just tends to happen to her a lot.
Yeah. Auto tune can't save you from everything.
That's true. That is true.
So I don't know. I think it's kind of a somber Sunday right here. I think we should call it at that. I want
Yeah,
people. Once again, though, we always ask people like, "What do we do?" We tell them every time. Hit us up. Let us know what you think about the blog you're watching.
and
Let us know.
give us topics too.
Right. Let us know what you think about the Whitney Houston funeral. Did you see it? What did you think? Did you think it was appropriate? Was it inappropriate? Also, send us any Grammy stuff you like, didn't like. People talked a lot about Dave Grohl's acceptance speech, where he's like, we use no Pro Tools, no processing, just tape. But what they did mention too is that not everybody can pay Butch Vig to produce their record. So yeah, I mean, not saying that's a bad thing. They deserve the Grammy, but
First
you
of
know,
all, a lot of people might not even know who that person is, but
what's that?
so a lot of people might not even know who that is.
Okay, well, anybody that doesn't know, go Google Butch Vig. He's produced a ton of huge records. He's pretty amazing. So yeah, I think we leave it at that, man. And we'll bring the excitement next week, as we usually do. Will you bring the chicken?
I will bring the chicken.
I'll bring the wheels
All right.
and the that gimp mentality.
The long dick. Ha! You gonna learn today. You gonna learn.
You're gonna learn. All right, so from us, the guys you're gonna learn from, I'm a black. I'm a black guy, and he's West.
and I just caught a flat tire.
Damn, it happens. All right, till next time, Agua.
Deuces.
Embrace all bitches.
Water, bitch.